Hello again. So it is staying largely dry as we go through the rest of the afternoon with some bright or sunny spells at times. Quite breezy though, and that wind is coming up from a southwesterly direction, so it is bringing quite warm air today. Highs there 23 degrees at 73 in Fahrenheit. Then it stays quite breezy as we move through this evening and tonight with a mix of cloud and clear skies and quite a warm night for many too. Temperatures between 14 and 16 degrees. So a warm start today on Friday morning with some spells of sunshine. Bit of cloud drifting around as we move through the afternoon, but for most of us staying dry out there. The wind's lighter than today, so it will be feeling warmer if not humid. Highs this time up to around 24 degrees. Well, if like myself you've been feeling a little bit sniffly throughout today, that's because the grass pollen count is high for our part of the world and it is staying that way for the next few days. Do take care out there. Bye bye. Hello again. So overall, not a bad setup as we go through the next few days. It will be feeling rather warm across the capital, just a small chance of the odd shower, but for most of us it will be dry with some spells of sunshine. Now you can see here low pressure to the north will allow this system to work its way across the UK, bringing cloud and outbreaks of rain into places. But for us, we're close to an area of high pressure, which means for many of us a good deal of dry weather. And as I say, it's going to be feeling rather warm out there too. Now coming back to the rest of this evening and tonight, well, it does remain fairly breezy with a mix of cloud and clear skies, but it's certainly going to be a muggy night for many of us with those temperatures ranging between 13 and 15 degrees. So that means for Friday morning, quite a warm but a rather bright start to the day first thing. You can see as the day progresses, there will be some cloud around at times, so we can't rule out the chance of the odd sneaky shower. But for most of us, it's going to be a fine and dry day, decent spells of sunshine. The winds will be lighter than today, so it's going to be feeling even warmer, if not humid out there. Expecting highs 23 or 24 degrees, and it's a similar setup on Saturday, but turning breezier and a touch fresher from Sunday onwards. Well, if you're a hay fever sufferer and sensitive to grass pollen, I'm afraid you will need to take care over the next few days. High traces of it on Friday and as we go into the weekend too. Bye-bye. Hello again. So it has been fairly grotty across many parts throughout today. Looking ahead towards the next few days, well, it will be feeling warm across the country, but further spells of rain at times. But hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more in the way of sunshine, especially as we start the weekend. So you can see we've got low pressure to the north of us, and that's allowing the next system to come our way throughout Friday, bringing more of that low cloud, bits and pieces of rain into places too. But there is high pressure to the south, so hopefully if things go to plan, we'll get to see a little bit more of the way of sunshine from Saturday onwards. Now in the meantime, for the rest of tonight, we're still quite blustery at the moment, but those winds will continue to ease off. But you can see as we edge overnight, again, a lot of that low cloud, mist and murk out there and some patchy rain in places. But it's certainly going to be a muggy night tonight, quite uncomfortable for some of us actually, with temperatures there between 13 and 15 degrees. So although it will be quite a mild start to the day on Friday morning, again, many of us greeted by a lot of that low cloud, mist and fog across the higher ground. And you can see here there will be some patchy rain at times, especially across more northern parts. It looks like the best chance of any brightness will be for the south. Highs there up to around 18 or 19 degrees. And then looking further ahead, where you can see some brightness around to start with on Saturday, but wait out in the wing, low pressure here, eventually driving this next system towards us, which will bring some more rain, and behind it the winds once again will be strengthening and we'll have some fresher temperatures too. So all in all, it's a changeable setup as we go through the next few days. Sunny spells and showers, quite warm on Saturday but turning fresher and breezier from Sunday onwards. So if you are a hay fever sufferer and sensitive to grass pollen, the good news is only low traces of it on Friday and Saturday. However, it's creeping back up to moderate on Sunday. Bye-bye.